Welcome back to Final Fantasy V, a 4-job Fiesta, and it's time to enter the Interdimensional Rift and seal a ray of the void. What's that? The Rift. Can't fight it, we're being sucked in. Good, we get a free ride. Here we go. Well, that's the optimistic way to look at it. So this is the Interdimensional Rift. It's going to be made up of all the different areas that the Rift has absorbed over the years. So this dungeon's going to be quite random with the layout. Ah, it's a Dome Chimera, we haven't seen you for a long time. The last time we fought that guy, he completely murdered us. This time we one-shot it. So let's start dancing. And let's sing a Romeo's Ballad. So yeah, our dancer is just casually pulling out maximum damage, quad 9, chicken dance, sword dances. Which is pretty ridiculous. So from this point on, our dancer is definitely going to be our main damage dealer. And of course, when it comes to random battles, our bard is just going to completely stun-lock the enemies with the Romeo's Ballad. So for the most part, no random encounter is ever going to give us any trouble anymore. But then again, it's been that way for quite a while. So this is quite a long dungeon, so with Cryo, we're going to get the Flee ability. And then we'll just run from fights that we've already done a few times. So let's re-equip the Hermes Sandals to increase our speed. And then we'll continue. Time to fight some centipedes. You know, I do love getting sword dance, but at the same time getting it every single turn like this does kind of beckon the fact that we're probably not going to get it when we really need it later. Since it's only about a half or a third of a chance to actually get it when we do a dance. So if we get lucky, then we keep getting sword dance. If we get unlucky, then we'll never get it when we need it. For 1,000 years, we've been sealed within the Rift. Once Exdeath obtains the power of the Void, our new world, a world of darkness, will be born. You've been a thorn in Lord Exdeath's side for long enough. The Void will be your burial ground. So those are going to be all the bosses that we have to fight while we're down here. So we do have a lot of fights in our way. And we get an ether. Belanders. Oh, let's dance with a level checker before he tries to pull out a level 5 death or something. So yeah, Lena doing quad 9 damage compared to Faris's like 2,500 is quite ridiculous. Like, at least our Berserker does do constant damage. It's just it's nowhere near as good as our random chance to do max damage. And we get ourselves an elixir. Grenades. Well, let's dance with the death dealer. And then let's confuse them. And hopefully the grenades will start exploding on one another. Hey, it did. Excellent. Okay, I think our roulette landed on our dancer, who's immune to it due to the ribbon. So that was lucky. Since the roulette will instantly kill whichever target the hand lands on. And of course, the dark matter, one of the best items in most of the games, is completely useless here because you need to be a chemist to use it. And we have no chemist. And we get another elixir. So at this point in the game, we can start properly stealing elixirs. But we still might have a chance to use the ones that we've been collecting so far. On the boss fights we have to fight first, before we can get to that point. Since in the very final area of the game, we're able to start stealing elixirs easily. And you bet we're gonna get a full stack of 99 elixirs. Just like we got a full stack of 99 high potions. And we get the useless blood sword. Right, let's do another alluring air. And hopefully they'll do the roulette on each other. Well, then again, it does a random target, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we should really throw out Romeo's ballad. Okay, never mind. Oh, bye, Faris. Hey, level 5 death! Oh, that's a shame. It would have been great if it killed both of them. We'll just confuse this guy for now. Or not. Okay, we killed him before another roulette, so that's what's important. And we got our Phoenix down back. So we've come in here with a full stack of high potions, and we're probably going to use most of them on the way. Since we do have a lot of boss fights coming. And we've returned to the Mirage Village. And sadly we can't play the piano. That's the biggest shame of all. So the town and all the people here are all frozen in time. Since time is meant to not move within the rift. So let's just make our way through. Sadly we probably can't buy anything. I guess we could go around and steal from other shops. We are a thief after all, but I guess we won't do it. And we made our way to a forest. With some moss fungus. So we're just going to go for sword dances on the back row enemies. And then let Faris deal on the front row damage. Since we can guarantee that we're going to kill anything in one hit with a sword dance at this point. So we may as well let the Berserker do its work on another target. And we get another useless Dragon Fang. The Dragon Fangs do sell for a lot of gil, however at this point in the game we really don't need gil for anything. Like, the only thing we could still buy with gil would be elixirs, but they cost 50,000 each, and we can easily steal them instead. Hey, White Wind. Thanks, mate. So, White Wind is one of the best blue magic spells in the game, and I believe it heals for your current HP or something like that to every other target. I'm not sure exactly what it does. But of course we don't have a blue mage, so it doesn't really do anything. But yeah, a lot of blue magic like that, you either need to confuse the enemy, or you need to control them, in order to be able to learn the magic, because otherwise they wouldn't use it on you. So we're just looking around for any sneaky treasure. Let's just get out of here. We have lots of fights to do today, so if we do the same random battle enough times, we'll just run from it. And we got ourselves another ribbon. I think that makes 3. And the Enhancer. A saber that increases magical power. So that would be really good for a spell blade, but of course we don't have a spell blade, so it's useless. I think at this point we pretty much have most of the gear that we need for the game. The Lilith Rod, which again is useless. is there one more treasure up here? No, it looks like there's nothing else up there. Okay, let's continue. Just gonna let our Berserker just do the extra hits. Why not? Can't really control her anyway. These woods are so peaceful. Why don't you rest here? For all eternity! Well, hello Califisteria. Nice sword you got there. Well, let's dance. And let's start singing our Mighty March. Get some regen up. And then we'll start singing our speed song. I forgot to check what we stole. Okay, nothing to steal, so whatever it was, we took it. Right, now let's start our Swift song. And start massively increasing our speed. So for the most part for these boss fights, we're just going to be relying purely on Lena to throw out all of her massive sword dancers. And any extra damage that Faris wants to do is going to help. Alright, so it seems like Drain is a counter-attack. So let's throw out some high potions. So she is smart enough to reflect herself and then reflect magic onto us. So we can't use our normal reflectoring strategy on her to reflect all the magic back on her. And Drain goes straight through reflect, so he wouldn't help with that either. We'll go through our stack of high potions before we touch our elixirs. We'll put off using our elixirs for as long as possible, and probably not use them until we can steal them, since that's how it always goes in these games. So the longer Bart sings for, well, the boss is dead already. So the longer we sing this speed song for, the more our speed will increase until we basically get turns instantly. Well, that was easy. Let's continue. Archelion. So these things are reskins of the summon Cataclopaz. Let's confuse them. No, I just attacked with Lena, that was a mistake. Okay, luckily she didn't flee from the fight. So the chicken knife that Lena has equipped has a chance to just flee from the fight whenever we normally attack, which is why we only ever use dance with her. Right, let's cure your petrification. And then let's continue. Orcarat. Oh, let's confuse them. So these Hectize enemies are always terrible in these games. So let's not give them much of a chance to attack us in case they're terrible in this as well. Not enough MP, good. Alright, what's in here? A coral ring. See, is there any way to go over here? It looks like we can jump down, but let's not do that. We'll go this way instead. Right, let's use the tent. And then we'll continue. There's always time for a nice nap. Oh, I remember you. Right, let's go back up first. Actually, no, that's where the exit was, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, so we are just down where the other exit was. Well, let's just charge in and fight this thing with no thought whatsoever. Omega weapon. Let's do this. So let's start off with a mighty march. Nothing to steal, excellent. A delta attack. I'm gonna have to cure that petrification. Alright, so it looks like he counters with Rocket Punch. And a Wave Cannon. Yeah, so this is one of the super bosses of the game. So if we're going to fight this guy, we're definitely going to have to think of a strategy to do so. So we'll be back for this guy later. For now, we're just going to avoid him. And the party was defeated. Well, let's continue. Okay, so we're going to not attack this guy at the moment. We'll be back for him later. To be honest, I never thought you'd make it this far. No matter, soon I'll be rid of your pitiful lives. The instant you touched this book, you activated the dimensional switch. And it's time to fight a ponder. So this guy's going to bring back memories of Byblos, the first roadblock fight we had in the game. So let's start off with a mighty march. It's time to get our revenge on this guy. We're a lot stronger now, so we should have ways to deal with him compared to last time. Man, they really like these drain counterattacks. I really hope that this isn't going to be a common theme with the rest of these bosses, I don't remember. Well, no amount of draining is going to help you against a sword dance. Let's start singing our Swift song. Okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to give him the equip ribbons ability later. And we stole some ash. Well, that was easy. Yeah, compared to the last time we fought Byblos, he was easy. 1,000-year-old book. The roiling skies let loose a vile beast without a soul. Omega was its name. The dragon Shiryu came upon its heels. Not Eri, the legendary Weapons 12, were able to subdue these evil beasts. Inside the rift, the demons were interred, so should you stay until forever's end, their names to stay unspoken evermore. The Book of Magic, Volume 14, The Secret of Gigaflare. When storing power for this magic, you become utterly defenseless for a moment. Casters be wary. So both Shinryu and Omega... Can we sleep in this bed? No, sadly we can't. They're going to be the super bosses. Okay, I think now we leave and we come out a new area. Yeah, we do. Dragon Avis. Well, let's dance. Let's try Romeo's ballad. Hey, we stole a useless trident. We don't have a dragoon, so we can't use it. Alright, it seems like there's no way to debuff these guys. So we'll just heal instead and buff ourselves. Let's throw out some more healing. Let's just double check. Berserker, Thief, Dancer, Bard. Yeah, we do have all 4. I keep worrying that I screw up the challenge. Right, you just help dance with the first guy, since you're not dealing much damage to the back row. And cast a Swift Song. Okay, instant death doesn't work, sadly. Not that we need it, of course, when we have our dancer. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why people don't like the dancer, because they are just ridiculously powerful, and they kind of break the game once you have them. You don't really have to worry about much else. Ninjas. Oh, let's confuse the ninjas. Man, that ninja's moving so fast you can't even see what he's doing. Okay, so I think Sword Dance has a 100% accuracy. However, since he had Blink active, that allows you to avoid your first hit. Yeah, so these Sword Dances aren't... No, never mind, Sword Dance doesn't have an accuracy of 100 after all. Oh man, has he used Image again? Okay, never mind. I just don't understand how Image works, apparently. He's now used it, I think, 4 times. Why are there so many of them? Man, this ninja's insane. Okay, we can't do magic attacks, so I don't think there's any way we can kill this guy, unless he makes himself vulnerable. We might just have to flee from this fight. Let's just go with the Swift Song, and get our attacks quicker. In this way we're bound to hit him enough times, where one of them will eventually land. Right, maybe Instant Death will help us. No. Yeah, I think that ate up one of the images, but he's still got others behind him. There we go, he's only got 1 image left. We can do this, it's just going to take us some time. Right, 1 more. Damn it, I really hoped you would do a Sword Dance then. Okay, we're gonna have to get Kryl back up. At least he broke Bars out of a song, so now we can revive her. This guy's giving us more trouble than the bosses are. Continue increasing our speed. Okay, this just isn't going anywhere. Let's just get out of here. This isn't worth it. Yeah, that guy is just not worth it whatsoever. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's heal up in case we fight another boss. And now we're inside a castle. So I believe it's in this castle where there's another item we really want. The 4 hammer. Well, that's not the one, but let's see how it is. Okay, that's inferior. A hammer named for a god. So that probably does thunder damage. So we'll keep hold of it in case we need that at some point. Right, are you guys gonna constantly use the blink image thing as well? Or can we actually kill you? Yeah, most of the steals in here aren't worth stealing. Like, a mithril helm is really old. Well, those sword dancers were nothing compared to our sword dancer. Right, nothing there. And Hermes sandals. You already have 4 of those, sadly, so that's useless. Hey guys, how you doing? Yoshinbo and ninjas. Okay, very evil, never mind. We shouldn't have opened the jail cell. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. Right, try and kill this guy before he starts blinking. Oh, I really could have gone for a sword dance then. God damn it. Well, this guy's an NPC, so we really need to kill this guy. It's just gonna be annoying. If we get enough sword dances in a row, then we'll eventually get him. Unless he does another image, of course. Oh, never mind. Outer right. Well, who are you, mate? Let's see, let's dance with you. And see what you have. So there's boss fight music, so let's start healing. It isn't much damage, so I'm guessing he does some deadly magic. Start a swift song. Outer Roy reveals his true form, Pure Avis. So this guy's a reskin of the dragon boss when we got our 4th job class. When we learned to be a dancer. So let's use dancer against him. Okay, that was easy. We have the ability to equip axes. And some red slippers. Right, now who are you? Ah, it's another Outer Roy. Well, I guess this time we'll be able to see what he has to steal. It's just a turtle shell, not important. Alright, let's start a swift song. So it seems that it wasn't an NPC after all, that ninja fight, it was one of these guys. So there was no harm in running from it after all. Which is good, because I really don't want to have to deal with those ninjas. When we don't have any magic. So I believe that everybody has maxed every job except for Dancer, right? You have maxed all 4 jobs. You've maxed all 4 jobs. You're working on your final job with Dancer. And you've maxed all 4 jobs. So I guess at this point we should just take the people who look the nicest. So Lena, you still need to actually work on your Dancer first. So then Cryo, which one looks best? To be honest, I kind of like Bart's being our Dancer. Unless we can get it with Faris. Then again, Faris just looks the best as everything. So I guess Faris is a thief. So we should probably put her as the thief. And we'll give you the ability... Let's see, you just equip ribbons. Can't say no to ribbons, to be honest. Actually, no, you need the ability to flee, don't you, while we're here? We'll put ribbons on for fights later. And then Cryo, you're going to be our Berserker since you look absolutely adorable in that onesie. And I guess you just equip ribbons. Then again, Artful Dodger will make you attack quicker, so let's do that. I'm also going to give you the Hermes Sandals, and you. Since whenever in doubt, Auto Haste is amazing, since we don't have a time mage to cast Haste. I guess we'll give you the Assassin's Dagger. If we give you the Rising Sun, you can attack from the back row and be safer. And since we're not relying on your damage so much, that would be a good idea. Then again, the Assassin's Dagger is a chance to auto-kill enemies. So I guess we can still just put you in the back row with that. Give you Aegis Shield to avoid attacks. What ability does Bart's have again? Oh yeah, Artful Dodger. He keeps getting hit by statuses, so we might give him the Equip Ribbons ability. He'll move a bit slower, which means that we buff ourselves slower with songs, but at the same time, this will help us out. Let's put Faris in the back row as well. No, come on, mate. Mate, I want to fight. Fight me. Come on. There we go. We had to wait until he walked into us. So we ended up having to watch his pattern in the end just to be able to do that. Let's start singing the Mighty March. Right, we should heal up. And you get started, Kryolon, destroying enemies with your giant axe in your cute little tiger onesie. I do love how everyone else wears like cheetah skin or wolf skin or something, and she's just wearing what looks like just a onesie. Okay, you just heal up for safety. This guy seems to be taking more damage than last time. Or it's probably just my imagination. Right, it's probably time we heal up. What's up, mate? I think you just threw us against the wall. Catastrophe. Well, let's do this. What do you have to steal? Right, let's start with a Mighty March. Get our healing up. Earthshaker. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of damage. At least we got an elixir. Right, you get Lena back up. And I guess it's time we use these elixirs. Since if he does a second one of them, we're screwed. Right, there we go. We should be safe now, because at least 2 of them are going to survive another Earthshaker. Yeah, our party is still very vulnerable, because everybody in our team, except for our Berserker, has low maximum health. Since we have very weak classes, like vitality-wise. So any big attacks like Earthshaker just wreck us. Well, that's that boss out of the way. I think that's another boss down there. Let's heal up first. What's up, mate? How you doing? Halt! Are you the ones who bear the crystal shards? Yeah. I see. Then this shall be your burial ground. It's your Magia. I like how he's making a beckoning motion towards us. It's like an old guy with a cane being like, come on, give it to me. Show me what you got. And then we just throw in quad 9 sword dance in his face. Defense decreased. I need to pay more attention to what we're stealing. Oh well, we're fine. Let's do a swift song and try and get another sword dance. Yeah, our dancer is just basically wrecking the entire game at this point. Oh, roulette. Okay, our dancer's... Oh no, wait, our dancer's immune to it. Excellent. Yeah, unless the enemy is able to do some sort of niche thing to stop us from doing sword dance, we're just gonna sword dance him to death in a few turns. Hey, we got a save point. I don't think we really need it though, we still got maximum health. Let's just go. May as well open all the jail cells while we're here. I know, I'm not dealing with you again. I guess we should have tried to do a dance first. Before we did a image. And as soon as they start dodging our attacks, then I'll just flee. Let's see if we can stun this guy. No, we can't. It's always worth a try. Yeah, at this point I'm so glad I got the dancer as our 4th job class, because it's basically just made sure that we could definitely beat the game. But with that said, we probably don't want a dancer on future runs, because it does kind of make the game ridiculously easy once you get the dancer. We'll continue trying to stun him. Even though it doesn't look like it's ever going to work. Maelstrom. Okay, that's a jerk move. Just gonna try burning him down. There we go. And then we'll heal in the menu instead. We get a healing staff, which we can't use. Oh, we didn't get a chance to heal ourselves. Well, let's sing our mighty march, get our regen up. Come on, crowd, get back up. Poor kitty just sitting on the floor. Yeah, just start with a swift song. Get our turns to go quicker. So we've almost maxed our jobs with everybody. Just need one more boss fight and then Lena's going to be maximum with her dancer. Hi, lady. Thank you. I've been locked down here for ages. Let me show you my appreciation. Okay, see you later. Use Jimbos. Well, at least we can beat these guys. Unless they also want to start spamming the image ability. Let's try Requiem, see if they're undead. You never know. No, they aren't. I just noticed that they didn't get killed by instant death, so I was thinking they might be undead. There we go. Now everybody has maxed every single job in the game. Well, I say that. We've maxed only the ones that we can actually use. Okay, we need to find some other way to get there. Let's try going upstairs instead. Since there were boss fights downstairs, so upstairs is likely not the way to go. Okay, never mind. That must be a shortcut to get back. Let's check our health. Can we go back here? No. Mithril Dragon. Wait, aren't you like a really old enemy? Yeah, you are. I think that guy was from the Library of the Ancients, right near the start of the game. Right, let's go down this tower. And see if we can get that treasure chest that we saw. The Man-Eater. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, you can't use it. I think our dancer can. Knife effective against humans. So I've been told that this is a good replacement for the chicken knife. And then we can give our chicken knife to our thief. And then she might be able to do dancing as well. So we'll try that and see if we can do double dances. With that said though, we'd have to get rid of Flea. So we'll do it for a bit and give it a try and see if it works. Since that could just double our damage output if it works, which would be ridiculous. There we go, shortcut. You can run, but you can't hide. You received my kiss of death. Come here, I'll treat you right. Treat you to a slow death at the hands of the master of this castle. I, Halicarnassus. Okay, bring it on, Halicarnassus. So try dancing and see how much damage we do now. Yes, we've definitely lowered our damage with our dancer. We're gonna see how much damage we now do with our thief. But of course, we're not wearing the equipment that makes us more likely to do a sword dance. Ribbit. Oh, time for a maiden's kiss. Right, so we still are able to do quad 9 damage with Faris. However, she doesn't have the guaranteed ability to do the sword dance as much as Lena does. So I think we might just leave it with Lena. And then we'll leave Faris as our healer. Alongside Bart. Right, time for a swift song. Since unless we're wearing some of that equipment for our dancers, then we have a lower chance to do a sword dance. Did we steal from it? I can't remember. We didn't. Oh, it's a good thing we did. I think they just... it doesn't look like they removed our regen ability, so I guess we can't do that. Right, so Tempting Tango. What the equipment does that increases chance to do sword dance is it just removes Tempting Tango from the pool of dances that it can do. So that's why it increases the chance of getting it. Well, so much for your kiss of death. Can we equip anything onto her that increases the chance? No, we can't. See, I don't like this idea, so we're gonna go back to the Assassin's Dagger and give her the chicken knife. And we'll just leave Faris as our optional healer alongside Bart's. And in that way, it's safer. So you go back to the back row. Right, now where do we go? I think we go up. That's as far as you go. Beyond is where the power of the void is contained. You shall not enter. Okay, bring it on, Twintania. Hey, Phoenix down. Right, let's start the mighty march. And continue dancing. We'll just leave Faris to healers. Well, how much damage is that going to do? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Let's throw out an elixir. Actually, we need to revive Lena. Okay, this guy is going to be quite a wall, it looks like. We actually have to think about what we're doing here. It's like he can actually damage us. Alright, let's throw out an elixir. We're just going to keep dancing with Lena and hope that we can burn him down with our sword dance, while everyone else deals with the mechanics. So this is a perfect opportunity to get used to our using our elixirs, I guess. Right, another tidal wave. I think Faris is dead. Ooh, Bart. Right, you revive Faris. Mind Blast. Okay. This guy might actually be a challenge, it looks like. I did hear people saying that Twintania was a brick wall for them, and now I can see why. And time for a rematch with Twintania. That's as far as you go. Beyond the power of the void. None shall enter. So this time we have 4 coral rings, so you can fully heal from any tidal wave damage he does. So hopefully that'll keep us going as he does every other attack. So let's start at the mighty march. And of course this time he hasn't decided to use tidal wave at all so far. There we go. So you're just staying on standby to heal us up if needed, so defend for the time being. So as long as if he keeps using Tidal Wave, then he will continue to heal us. Since we can absorb water. But that's the only element we can absorb. Alright, let's do a Swift Song. Since we don't have Hermes Sandals at the moment, so we need all the speed we can get. Yeah, just keep healing us, mate. Mind Blast. Okay, and now we're completely at his mercy, I guess. Let's just hope that he does another heal. So either this breaks or we die. One or the other. Since at the moment we can't do anything. We have ribbons equipped on everyone, it just doesn't help against this effect. Powered up for Giga Flare, well that doesn't sound good. Time to throw out some elixirs. So who has the most health? You have the most health. Giga Flare. 3,000 damage! Okay, we need to find some way to deal with this. And it's time for our second rematch with Twintania. Let's do this. That's as far as you go, beyond the power of the void. So this time I know what to do, it's just a question of execution. And mostly luck. We're going to need a lot of luck. So the boss is currently immune to death. However, when he's charging Giga Flame, that immunity is going to fade. So we just need to reach that point of the fight. Okay, Faris is dead, we need to get her back up. And then we need to be able to get off either our Assassin's Dagger or a different attack before he can do Giga Flame. So that's why we've taken off the Coral Ring with Faris, so that we can reflect the stun. So we just need to keep Faris alive until the end. Let's start with a Mighty March. Well, I didn't even know he could do Mega Flare, but apparently he can. Okay, let's get everyone back up. Right, let's revive Lena. So when he's charging Giga Flame, he's vulnerable to, I think, every single status. Right, let's revive you. And you throw out a dance. And hopefully this will cause him to counterattack with a tidal wave. Excellent. That will heal both Lena and Bart. Sadly, Faris is down though. So let's get Faris back up. We just gotta control ourselves until the end of the fight. Alright, let's go back to a Mighty March. Powered up for Giga Flare. Okay. Everybody sing Romeo's Ballad right now. He's vulnerable to it while he's charging a Giga Flare. There we go. And he should now also be vulnerable to death. And we killed him. So that's the only way that we can do that fight at the moment. We have to wait until he does Giga Flare, and then we can kill him with an instant death attack. So that's the end of Twintania. So the book did mention that you don't have any defences when you're casting Giga Flare, but I didn't realise that it actually meant he's vulnerable to every status including instant death. So that was the hint towards how to kill him. So let's swap back our abilities. I guess let's move into the next area first. I think we get new music. And here we are at the last floor of the rift. So let's swap around our abilities. We don't need to sing with everyone anymore. So what did we have with you before? We had Flee so we could escape from fights. You go back to having Artful Dodger to increase your speed. And you keep equipped weapons, because you keep getting hit by status attacks. So let's swap around our equipment again. And put back on the Hermes sandals. So that was definitely one hell of a roadblock of a boss. But that's why we kept hold of everything. We also had our mage mashes as well, if we really needed them. However, luckily we didn't. So we're just going to keep off the Assassin's Dagger and keep the main gouge so that we can avoid attacks. And we'll do that with you as well. So that our two healers will avoid more attacks. Or at least they're likely to anyway. Alright, let's continue. And we get a useless Fuma Shuriken. King Behemoth. Oh, let's dance with the Behemoth. So we never fought an actual Behemoth. We fought the guys who were in Phoenix Tower, and we fought this King Behemoth. Right, you're gonna have to heal up. Could really go for a sword dance right now, Lena. Well, Lena's gone. At least the high potion gets used on someone else. Yeah, this guy is just countering every single attack we do, so our Berserker's just going to murder all of us. Let's see if we can do Romeo's Ballad. It said it missed, it didn't say he was immune to it, so he might be vulnerable. Okay, Lena's down again. Kyle, if you could stop killing Lena, it would be great. I'm just hoping to get a sword dance out from Lena. We're going to continue attacking with her because it's worthwhile. Right, at least Cryo's down now. So that's going to half the amount of attacks we're taking. Man, I could really go for the sword dance, Lena. Let's see if we can sing the Romeo's Ballad again. And try stealing from him. Oh jeez, 1 HP. There we go. Okay, I don't think we got any experience from that. I think we just got money. Right, let's get everyone back up. If we fight enough one of them, we'll just run away. Come on, game. Let's get stuck on the stairs. Wow, look who it is. Before we do this fight, let's make sure that our thief has the thieves' gloves. Actually, no, we'll just keep the Hermes sandals. We should be able to steal just fine. Hi, Gilgamesh. How you doing, mate? And we stole the Genji shield. Right, time for a mighty march. So we did know that this guy got banished to the void by Exdeath the last time we fought him. So he's probably been hanging out here. Wait a minute, Bart. 'Tis no beast, just Bart. You should have said so from the start. Oh, I don't like it here. Creepy monsters lurk around every corner, and I can't find the way out. I'm gonna break down. Anyway, how did you get here? Or rather, it's a one-way exit? Oh, just go that way, and I see. So after your spectacular adventure, how about the 5 of us? Oh yes, the whole saving the world fooey. If you make it out safely. No ifs about it. I'm certain we'll meet again. At that time, I hope you'll consider me... never mind. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye. Oh, see you later, Gilgamesh. His text went really quickly, so he couldn't read most of that. Yeah, apparently Gilgamesh just didn't realise that the exit was right behind him the entire time. So, see you later, Gilgamesh. Let's check out the new Genji shield we just got. Shield that prevents mini and paralysis. That would have been wonderful in the last fight. So that's an upgrade, but it won't have a random chance to avoid magic. But let's use it anyway, because it's really good. It makes us avoid half of the physical attacks we're going to take. And we get another Fuma Shuriken. They would be useful if we actually had a ninja, but, you know, we don't. And Chimeras. Oh, let's see if we can stun them with a Romeo's Ballad. Let's see. Let's continue to attack this guy up here. Let's just make sure that we at least kill one of them. And let's sing a swift song. Well, I guess we should be glad that Lena's wasting all of her dances on random fights and not on boss fights. I'm actually wondering if it removed the increased dance chance item from her. There we go, finally we got a sword dance. Yeah, we don't get any experience in this area, it looks like. Let's just double check your gear. Yeah, you are wearing the rainbow dress. It's just we're not getting very lucky. Let's just get away from here. The no point fighting these things. There's something over there. I guess that's some sort of nebula or something. And we get a spare elixir. A necromancer. Man, you look pretty cool. Alright, let's just do Romeo's Ballad and stun this guy. Right, he must have had exactly 10,000 health. There's no way that we did that much damage with the main gouge. Right, now if I remember correctly, in this box... Well, let's just open it and find out. It's a trap. Monster attack. Yep, the fight with Shinryu, the other super boss of the game. Well, let's do this. So let's sing a Mighty March. Right, so this guy's also going to use Tidal Wave, so Coral Rings will be effective here. Oh, yep, Coral Rings will be mandatory here. Okay. Let's just resume from where we left off. So we're going to try and take both him and Omega before we do the last boss. We're just going to get to a save point first. And then we'll give it some tries. Alright, let's kill this Mind Flayer. So in this area somewhere, we'll be able to fight some crystal dragons. And when we fight those, we're able to steal elixirs from them. And we want to get 99 of those. Yet another Fuma Shuriken. They really want you to use ninjas. Right, here's the crystal dragon. So let's steal from it. Breath Wing. Let's see if we can stun him. Oh, let's get Lena back up. There we go, we stole an elixir. So the elixir is a common steal, we just got unlucky before. So we want to just keep fighting those in this area until we get a stack of 99 elixirs. And then we can use those to heal from then on. Which we're going to need for the super bosses, and for the last boss most likely. So from this point on, our high potions are going to fall off their use. Since we actually have an easy way of getting them. Well, I wouldn't say an easy way, but we have a way at least. Right, let's just get away from these. This light, I'll never give it to you. Alright, bring it, Necrophobe. So let's start off by dancing with its barriers. And we steal an elixir. Excellent. Right, let's do a Mighty March. Hahaha! With these barriers, I've achieved invincibility. Do you really believe you can defeat me? Well, I can when I can dance with them, mate. Let's see if we can do a Romeo's Ballad to stun him. And we stole a Reflect Ring. I guess that's to be expected from a barrier. Flare. Man, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we need to take care of those things as quickly as possible. So you revive Lena. And then we're going to sing another song to them. to stop her from casting Flare until we kill her. Excellent. You just start singing Swift Song. And you dance with the barrier. And you throw out a high potion to Lena. Right, now we can start dancing with the boss. My invincible barriers! You've left me with no choice. Have a taste of my true power. It's all you can eat. Really? A flash? Okay. Where's our eye drops? Ah, well, we'll dance with you then, Necrophobe. So we're just gonna leave Faris here. There's no point attacking with her at the moment. Hurricane. Okay, let's throw out some elixirs. Let's throw one onto Faris. And let's get Bars back up. And let's continue dancing. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get you back up. This guy can do quite a lot of damage. Let's throw out some more elixirs. So you can notice our turns are coming exceptionally quickly because of this song we've been singing. Vacuum Wave. And now we steal from Gilgamesh. What? Gilgamesh? I made it. Why, hello there. Surprised to see me? Ha, as if I'd leave you with a lurch. I look like a jerk for history. For as it happens, as if you got a big mouth. If you're so eager to fight, then you could be the first to die. So we need to make sure we steal from Gilgamesh before we beat him. Oh really? Just try it, Baldy. You can't even hold a birthday candle to the blazing flames of my winning spirit. And we stole the Genji armor. So now we just hang out. Kryl, your grandfather. He was a pretty strong guy. Grandpa. And you, Faris. You must fall in love or something, and try acting like a woman, if you still know how. Hey! Lena! Always so selfless towards animals, never lose that pure heart. And Bars, I wanted to fight you one more time, mano a mano. You have animal companions, I envy you. Gilgamesh. I like how we're just attacking Gilgamesh. Yeah, screw it. Everyone attack Gilgamesh. Enough of this. Die. I believe that's my line. Self-destruct. Well, thanks, Gilgamesh, mate. That's one hell of an assist. So yeah, that's the legendary best fight in this entire game that everybody knows about. But it is amazing. Gilgamesh is by far the best character in this game, and it's no wonder that they kept bringing him back in future games. So here we are at the final save point of the game. So I guess now's a good time to rest in one of our tents. I'm just going to enjoy the atmos within the rift, near the void. And now we're going to see how we do against the super bosses. So for the time being, I'm going to go and practice against them and see how we do, and then hopefully we'll be able to add them in. The super bosses aren't mandatory to complete the challenge, all you have to do is the last boss. But of course we're going to see if we can do it, because where's the fun in not trying?